Cho if I know my hooky my Kite channel, you are back in the house with your boy Reaper, representing Tenor Gaming. And no my hide my in English whānau translates to welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a wee while. Sorry about that, but I've got a little bit of free-for-all action here on the map. Ardene's Forest, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Ardene's Forest, that's how I've heard it pronounced on YouTube. But I don't think I've uploaded an Ardene's Forest gameplay before, whānau, so this is a first for me. But one thing that is not a first at all is a grease gun gameplay. What's with all the grease gun gameplays, Reaper? Well, man, it happens to be a pretty sweet gun. Definitely my most favorite, most loved, probably my most used as well, SMG here in the game. And one of my go-to weapons, man, probably one of my favorites overall in the game. Currently, it occupies space number 1 in my divisions list. On the divisions page, it occupies space number 1, so it's definitely one of my go-tos. And the two variants I got, man, when I unboxed my 100 supply drops, they're really cool. And I used to like the Brandy, but I really like this one also, man. I forgot what it's called. I think it might be the Roxy or something like that. So yeah, whānau, sorry about the delay between uploads. A lot has changed here in World War II since my last upload, and that's what we've got to be talking about here today. And the grease gun itself received a couple of nerfs, a couple of buffs actually. The recoil is a lot easier to control, and it aimed down sight a little bit quicker. And I do feel it, man, because I got some pretty sweet clips with this gun. Lately, I've used it a lot lately, and it just feels a lot better, man. You're going to see me actually choke a V2 rocket here in this gameplay, whānau. Oh, your boy gets the 22-0, and I get taken out in a situation, 9 times out of 10, that situation goes against me. You'll see that a little bit later on. Really disappointing, man. Really disappointed to miss out on my first V2 rocket. There's the ruthless medal right there, and I'm trying not to use my streaks because I'm thinking V2 rocket right now. Go Reaper, push, push, push. I'm just trying to stay on the move, man, not trying to switch up how I play, because as soon as I switch up how I'm playing when I'm getting on a high streak, that's when it kind of goes wrong for me. I'm doing a good job of just controlling this area of the map. I'm running the same routes, and I keep catching players, from the back or to the side. Right now it's really working for me, so I'm just trying to stick with the same game style. Oh, actually, some of the changes were really good, whānau, and some of them were really kind of a waste of time, like the combat shotgun nerf. It received a little bit of a range nerf, but, I'm still hitting some pretty long shots with that gun. It is still by far and away the second best shotgun in the game. After the Kar98, of course I'm going to chase this guy down. And as soon as he realized what I had done, it was over. The Reaper had him. Sorry, brother. But, yeah, there's the relentless medal. Ooh, and I get away with one there. So yeah, the Kar98 is still the best shotgun in the game, closely followed by the combat shotgun, but the Kar98 as well received a little bit of an aim down sights nerf, which was... Ooh, and there it is there, whānau. I get taken out by the bayonet. Wogboy 196. Wogboy 196 catches your boy out. Takes me out 3 off the blibmin' V2 rocket. Cheers, bro. Thank you. But yeah, I picked up the Kar98 the other night, and my first kill was a quick scope on Gibraltar. So that was a pretty much a waste of a time of a change as well. And one big change that the majority of the community was hanging out for was that sprint out time buff, man. The sprint out time was not buffed at all. You're still punished for sprinting in this game, for moving, trying to rush. Still penalized for moving in this game, man, which makes no frickin' sense at all to me. You should be punished for staying still, man. That's what this game's about, man. It's all about fast, free-flowing gameplay, boots on the ground Call of Duty. Wasn't that the big marketing tagline? Strategic, fast-paced gameplay. Call of Duty going back to its roots. Anyway, so... And it's skill gap compression, man. I totally agree that it's skill gap compression. We still have skill gap compression here in Call of Duty 2017. Oh. Because, rushing is not as effective in this game as it is, in previous CODs, with a faster sprint out time. So really, really good rushes are nerfed a little bit because there are some plays that even I can't deal with. I mean, I'm not the greatest player in the world, but I do try and put up some decent gameplay. I'm holding on to a 2.1 KD, but there's even players that I can't deal with sometimes. Whānau, rushing them's just not an option. But yeah, penalising them with the nerf to the sprint out time does kind of, compress the skill gap a little bit, which is a little bit disappointing. But I mean, for the most part, I like these changes. Will it be enough to save COD World War II against Fortnite? Probably not, whānau. I've got a Fortnite review coming up soon. Yeah, been enjoying that game actually, so yeah, the changes were both good and bad, whānau, and there's the gameplay right there. Another 30-3 with the grease gun here on Ardennes Forest. I hope you enjoyed. Please comment, rate, subscribe, all that good shit. I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao, whānau. Peace.